So he got himself, okay, 40. I'm going to say it here. My aim is to double this. My aim is to double this completely, because this, we have so much potential here. It really depends on how his TM gear is set up. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, account review, this time an Eclipse on a Ranti or Hajope in the text. And he, like I said, wanted me to optimize his Eclipse. Now we got a level 200 account. We look at a play record of 359 days. And you got to level 200 already? Whoa, like, sick. I'm super curious what you're running then. Challenger League of Honor. 5 stars everything, 77 heroes, didn't have them all just yet. And the real question is, are you rocking what I think you're rocking? And I'm gonna need Linkus' help on Greenery, because I don't know jack about how to run it properly. Yo, 5-star breath. I already see some mad things over here. A2s everywhere. Okay, why don't we do it like this? View all. Oh my god. Yo, we got some nasty stuff. So a few things that I see over here. He got himself a Celine, Lucikiel, and a Rebel Claws. Now these, in my opinion, are one of the best ones. Does he also have a Talisha? Linkus is looking for that Talisha. Well, for one, it doesn't look like it. Oh, he has a Talisha. Yeah, that's all she wrote. That being said, I see a lot of great things over here, and I overall think we can maximize this dude if and only if he has the TM skills. So let me just double check how far he is on the Eclipse side of things right now. So if we go to Temple of the God King, never mind, we just go to Eclipse. He got 5 tickets right off the get-go. I see a big will here. Hey, he's supporting the game. That's all I see. So he got himself, okay, 40. I'm going to say it here. My aim is to double this. My aim is to double this completely, because this, we have so much potential here. It really depends on how his TM gear is set up, because that is where everything is at. So we're just gonna run straight into it. Please have a preset. Eclipse Whip. What? I'm assuming this is it. So starting off with the main DPSs or supports, we got ourselves a Fall of Fray. You're rocking 25 shield, 25 shield, attack up 15, 25 shield, exactly what is necessary. The thing that I see here straight away is something that is very unnecessary. Wow. Have you been running this on auto, my dude? Because I'm gonna show you how you could do this. So we got a Fall of Fray on this, and the real question is, do you by any chance have a treasure hunter capsule that was bigger than a 0-star? Okay, so that in itself is a little bit lackluster. The one thing that I would actually advise you to is to smash all these Lulu's necklaces, and if you are a spender by any chance, then I would get the treasure hunter capsule to at least a 3-star. As to Dark When, what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is what I messed up in my own Eclipse run. Thank you so much for that addition. See, this is what happens when I don't run Eclipse on like a consistent basis. Attack and toughness, attack, dodge. I would take double toughness, but at the end of the day, if Celine gets killed, it is the same thing all around. The attack is not the highest I've seen. You got nearly 100% critical rate. That in itself is a little nasty. So the real question is, knowing that you get 300 crit up, 300 crit down, means that you will need some crit over here. So technically your perks should look like this, and we have to try and reforge for 100% crit rate. Now this is the build that I use on my own Celine. Works like a charm. Probably could use some investments here and there, but for now that is really good. Then we're gonna look at Rahartna, and Rahartna is alright, but does she have cooldown 3s? Cooldown 3s, cooldown 3s, cooldown 3s. Yo, it feels like I just have to run this. That's it, but that's beautiful. Now we got double crit over here, which means that we got 150, 200. This makes it 100% optimal. So that in itself is really good. Then we gotta look at Glenny. Where's your Glenny? Do you have a Glenny by any chance? Please tell me you have a Glenny. Glenny! Okay, Glenwis is something that needs work. I wouldn't rather take this one. Funny enough, there's one that you can actually attack speed reduce, and that is the Lich, the Malduk. It's very interesting. Very unnecessary, but very interesting. So once you're running Eclipse, you want to have the defense up and actually use the non-hero damage decrease. This way, the shield itself of Fall of Fray becomes way stronger. It's a very nifty gimmick, something that I use on all of my runs. Some people tend to use this one. I'm not that much of a fan of it. However, the thing that we are going to look at, and we'll need to look at very thoroughly, is whether he has an attack down defense up, because that would possibly be the best. If he doesn't have it, there is no harm done just yet, but we will have to run a Spirit Morph Ring. So that is something that we will have to look at if he has anything else. 2.5% damage on the longer run will still be good. However, a team like this could obviously be better. So if I would have to give you some homework, it's very simple. Get yourself attack down defense. Sup? We're just gonna plan him on it. It is something that he will have to work on. Now I either take these things and end up reforging them, and even mine isn't optimized on the reforging part, but this one is also beautiful. We're taking those. And for those of you who might be watching and thinking, why the hell are you picking yourself some Arsalan instead of picking up Siegfried for the extra damage? Well, very simple. This way you can multiply all of these skills several fold, which in turn means more damage, as well as getting some innate block, which is also pretty good. So you are getting more defenses in the long run. Oh, all defense down, attack up. This is the wrong way around. Stop. Please let me have another one. Oh my dear lord. It's just sad that he's probably using this for PvP, but I would innately say just pick these up, keep using them, and just get another set for your PvP characters, honestly, because this would be so good, my guy. This would be so good. The one thing that I am going to use, however, is this one. Probably also going to be used for PvP. This would be a great start for you to make a super tank Glenwist, because you have all the ingredients to take the Spirit Morph Ring out. So if I had to say so, do you have any of these too much? No, you don't. Like, the real question is, oh, you started out with an Apocalypsean tier. The one isn't as high as I think it could be. So we're gonna use a main team, because I could technically make you about 3 teams, 4 teams even, depending on the TM skills. But you need to fix your artifacts to the point where they cannot be any better, right? So you slept on Apocalypsean. That's alright, my dude. That's alright. We just gotta make sure to improve your overall damage capacity as far as humanly possible. Now, the bigger problem that I have with a Spirit Morph Ring setup like this is, if this was a 4-star, I would 100% take it. If this is a 3-star, however, it is suboptimal. Like, this could technically get to 80. But that is still questionable, as well as the fact that I'm going to need this probably on a different team, right? So if this was a 4-star, I would put that on Glenwis, and then in turn to increase the damage, I would take the Feather of Sacrifice. But since we're not going that route, we need to figure out a way for you to deal even more damage while not losing out on much. And I think overall that's a very hard feature for us to do, but not necessarily impossible. So we got this one out. We got the Heart of the Abyss Armor Heart. Now Heart of the Abyss is about one of the best ones because, for one, we're running a tanky Glenwis, which means that every attack reduction is very welcomed. The only thing that I would change, honestly, is get a earring instead of a ring. Reason why, it would then improve the overall shield that is on that is going to be on Glenwis too. So that being said, knowing that she is not the tankiest of tanky, it will make several things a little bit obnoxious, but not necessarily bad. We could end up taking this one, cooldown S3. But knowing that we need 2 characters for this, I would rather actually switch this one out and put, where's your May? Did you have a good May? Oh, you have a great May. Cooldown 3s, cooldown 3s, cooldown 3s, and a cooldown 3. My dude, have you been watching my videos? That stuff is crazy. That looks really good. So then we gotta go ahead and look at the Lucicio team. Lucicio team consists of S2, S2, S2. Yo, this is beautiful. Okay, so this is the other team that I know works about the best that you could possibly ever have. It's crazy. So we're gonna change some things up. Extra damage, extra stuff, extra stuff. This one, cooldown reduction. Now I usually take some mana because all of the other points will be placed somewhere else. We got your net, critical damage, soul weapon usage, cooldowns. Okay, so this needs a change, but I don't feel many people have what it takes for this, but you have at least one. That is really good. There's a 2.5% damage increase. Those are the ones that we are looking for. That being said, cooldown 2s, cooldown 2s, cooldown whatever. So unfortunately, with the cooldown reductions, obviously it could help you out, but knowing that, I'd rather take the attack speed instead. This should innately be better. Please have another with 2.5% damage. I would rather take the 2.5% damage than having an earring that is really high up there, because nothing beats that, honestly. Okay, get everything on 2.5% damage, and that is all she wrote. Now we need a character on the Feather of Sacrifice, busting that one up, and then I got to recheck this for a maximum damage. Applies to all allies, all that shimmy. Attack reduction is absolutely unnecessary. Attack speed overcharge and 5% of the extra damage is really good. I'd rather take the attack speed because a net gets more stacks, and that way can 100% up the rest of our stuff, as well as gain some attack. It's a little bit less attack than what we use, so you could be using the attack up 30%, but since our attack isn't that great just yet, that is something that we have to think about as well. And one thing that we do need, and we will have to try this out honestly, because I keep going back and forth on this on how broken it is, but yeah, we need to figure out how much damage we can do on a Lucicio depending on who we put the necklace on. So he doesn't have more nail ornament of the deeps. So there are 2 artifacts that I would be running on Lucicio. It's very simple. I would either be running a Lulu's necklace or I would be running a nail ornament of the deep. The reason why I run nail is very simple. Is because this dude does a massive damage, but he also has a massive shield depending on how much attack he has. He's one of the very few that can run frontline, nail ornament of the deep, stay alive at that angle, and still survive everything else. I'm not sure why you don't have a rune on this. I would honestly go for this one. You want? Can I place this rune, my dude? You couldn't decide. Like, you could either run critical damage, but since you run Lavril, you already are getting enough critical damage as is. So I would rather get the attack and critical damage up to have something that is good enough anyway. You got a little bit of an overcrit commitment. It's not necessarily bad. Your attack speed is low, but that is not necessarily a problem on him. So that itself is good. So that kind of rounds up this team as well. And I'm gonna check your inventory real quick if you have anything that is interesting, because you got the normal artifact tickets, which will allow you in turn to run the, well, it could allow you to run the Spirit Morph Ring tactic, but like I said, I'm not a fan because it really limits your overall progress if you do it that way. The real question is, however, is there any other artifact that would require you to have more? Lucy crit per counter, maybe take the S3 life for 7-second less cooldown. He has a UT 3 on a 1-star, so I don't feel it would take that much damage. I do get what you're saying, but I find that this is still more stable, I'd say. But that is just me. Like, I'd rather even take the S1 extra damage to do the rest, because I never found that Lucy needs anything else. But you're right. Maybe it's time for us to try it today. Who knows? But I'd rather take this one, 25% magical damage increase. This will increase the overall damage capacity, and you won't be using a secondary S3 in a single fight anyway, because you're using Soul Weapon all the time. He has 9 UT tickets, yeah, but I don't feel like I'm gonna like increase anything until I've actually ran it. Then we have one thing, and that is Valence, and I would rather play her a little safe. For more reasons than one. For one, I don't know. We need to double check something. So we got Lavril on this, and we need to check her cooldown reduction. You forgot S4 light on Lucy, did I now? Thank you guys for helping me out, because I'm all over the damn place. So we gotta see, is this already enough for full cooldowns? If not, we're gonna put a pocket watch on her. But then we need to fix up the Meridiana. Okay, 7 seconds, and we need to take into account the cast time that is in here. Okay, that is not enough. And I wonder whether this will be enough if I do have the pocket watch there. Because if it isn't, then I gotta worry about getting some cooldown 3s on that stuff. So then I'd rather have a 3-star pocket watch than a 4-star Spirit Morph Ring. But like I said, I'll probably have to run these teams first to see how far they can get. But I do see a lot of potential over here. Is this enough? Oh man, and I gotta take into account the please be enough. Nope. Okay, so I think a 3 or a 4-star pocket watch will be the one thing that I need. So I'm glad that I didn't use the other artifacts, man. I'm fucking glad. So here we go, watch the show. I'm actually gonna run all of them because you're gonna need that pocket watch regardless. Let's just run 2 for starters. And make sure to put the Lucy up on something else as well. Nope. Yep. Nice. Somebody said, Lucy, what did you do to him? Oh, yeah, I got the mana perk. I don't know why I did that. Yo, I clicked 2 at the same time. That is awesome. Damage increase on the S1. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna check once again. Is this enough? And otherwise, we will have to get it to a 4-star somehow. Try my luck, guys. Yeah, you know the deal. Because we also need to take into account the attack speed that the cast itself requires. Okay. Seems like a second down. This might not even be enough yet. Nope, so a 4-star is like absolutely necessary. That shit sucks. Greenery on Eclipse uses S4 Dark. I'm gonna need people to help me on that Greenery stuff because I barely know anything about her. Pocket watch. Well, shit. Let's run all of them. I just hope it works because otherwise I need to take countermeasures to, let's say, May or some other shit, and it might not be 100% fruitful. It doesn't really matter because there's other things that I could possibly do, but I'd rather have this one work because it just takes the investment. Please just work. Don't fuck with. I was about to just click the 10%. Nope. Damn. Please just work. Nope. Damn. Okay. Is there anything else that we could possibly do to fix that? Nope. Nothing. Okay, he doesn't have any additional ones neither. Okay. So then we gotta make sure if we want to make this work, and that is going to be rough. So Annette was rocking the 2.5% attack, the attacks this one. So I'm not sure whether she is able to get a lot of cooldown 3s. We got this one, that one, and that one. Okay, now we need another cooldown 3 somewhere. Maybe even 2. Where is your May? Because we can be running May on everything, actually. I just saw your May earlier. Where the hell did she go? Maybe when it's enough with all the CRTs with 100% mana. Yep. Like, that is the I think I need about 2. Okay, just crash the game. We didn't crash the game. Soul weapon limit 1. Cooldown 1. Beautiful. Cooldown 1. I honestly believe that we're just gonna take this. This one could be changed, but then again, like, would I? Like, there's no real need for me to do so. I could, however, change it for this. But do I want to? Like, I'm 99% sure that the cooldowns will now be good enough, but we're going to just test it. So a way to test this, we're just gonna run Pentonia border. We're not gonna kill anything on this. We are going to say you. We're going to say you. We're going to say, where the hell's May? And I thought mine made no sense. And where is your... There. Okay. So this is where we're simply going to check. The only downside is we have 2 characters that don't have 100% mana uptime all the time. However, that is something that we have to work with. Because here's what the problem is. Your May would need a ridiculous amount of mana to make this work. Debuff. Oh, we're actually killing stuff too. Yeah, who's getting this buff too? It looks like 100%, but it doesn't seem solid. That is so crazy. Oh, and we get dispelled upon this. That is very nasty. So, this is not the best content to try this out at. And PvP per attack runes on the supports. No, I'm not gonna do that. I am going to double check because it seems to be enough, but Yeah, the mana itself could be the one factor that could blow this one up. Here we go once again. This one all the way down. That one. Now we need Livril. She is backline. And then we need front. Please don't kill this. Thank you. DPS May, they said. Because there are factors where this isn't necessarily a problem. Oh man, I have too much damage for this, I feel. Like, look at this. Like this is even too much. We could take one out, I feel. But to honestly play it safe, like, this seems to be the better factor. Like, you might even debate to say, like, oh, take the pocket watch, I'll put something else in. But I found it to be a little risky, but we've seen it. This works on like 45%. This itself is good enough. Okay, so for now, this is changed. This is saved. So that's 2 teams. Then we need to fix the Rebel Claws team, and I saw Mediana and some other stuff, right? And there's something very wonky about this team, like very fucking wonky. Because yes, it works, but it is not always working. So we take Valence, we take Mediana, we take, well, if we take Rebel Claws, we will bust everything in one go. So we will take Claws, and we will take Shay. Like, this is the next team, but instead of Claws, it will be Rebel Claws. Is this the cheese strat? Oh, you guys have no idea, man. This is ultimate cheese. Cause here's the fun part. That whenever Valence opens up the S1, it could be targeted to 2 characters. I don't even see. Oh, it goes up to Shay. Shut the hell up, man. Wow, do we already have 100% uptime? Oh, then we don't even need this. That'd be really good. Yeah, it seems to be 100% uptime already, but that could be because there's more cooldown 3s on this team. We gotta double check that. But if it is, there is no problem. Shay is on cooldown 3s. 1, 2, 3. Okay, interesting. So just 1. Then we have Valence. Where the hell is she at? She is on cooldown 3s, cooldown 3s, cooldown 3s, and an attack of all allies. Okay, so we already see that is way too much. If we could, it would be interesting to put a 2.5% damage in, if I could. But these cooldown 3s are obviously good. So in that manner, we could just save it up like this. Let it stay. The one thing that we would need is a full slot with mana recovery per attack on her though. And the other question would be how much attack speed is on her. Not that much, but this will be enough for now. For the Rebel Claws team, we need other artifacts that could potentially help us. The Hero Plaque of Appreciation is one of them. I want to go back to one of you. Where's the May? May is gonna need that one. And then we can check for the Rebel Claws team. Rebel Claws team has potential to hit 60, but it is still not as easy as I think it is, depending on how good the team is going to perform. So let's figure this out. Oh my god, I just hate not being able to find these characters. So Hero Plaque of Appreciation, we're gonna take this one. We need Shay up in the building. What the hell are you using? we well, technically, if you can, it only costs you like 2 weeks worth of world boss. You can get yourself like more Heart of the Abysses for these 3 teams. Would I advise it to you straight away? No, not really, but yeah, it's something that you could do. So follow frame, and then we need to double check Mediana. Mediana doesn't have a pocket watch, nor does she need to in this manner. And truth be told, this could actually be pretty good. With that, a honorary medal seems to be like a good factor. Which one gives the most attack? But this one gives no, this one gives less attack. Okay, so we're gonna take this. The one thing that would be interesting, and that is your rebel clause as to what you are running on a dude. Rebellious clause, rebellious clause. Now there's another nasty factor that I have with this dude, and that is his new outfit. It's just okay. So the best thing that you can use on him is a Lulu's necklace. I would rather upgrade this to the absolute maximum, but that's all up to you. As for the damage that we are doing, I would definitely go for something along the lines of this. Does the most damage along the way. Some people tend to take this one, but it only happens every 6 seconds. So instead, I really don't like it all that much. Attack down, yup, extra crit. Okay, so this isn't necessarily bad. It's optimized to some degree. We could take this one out right now and take this one instead, but it's all the same to me. Got ignore defense all the way through. I genuinely take myself like 2 ignore defenses and 2 times 3 times 12 to then increase the damage even further, because that stuff stacks up further than the ignore defense. So getting this up to 60 will still be a little bit of a hassle, but above 50 is definitely easy. That being said, now we're coming up at the one thing that I find mildly interesting, and it all depends on how fast Greenery is. Because if Greenery is fast enough, we could run a Spirit Morph Ring on Jane, or you can build those with tickets. You got tickets? What? You got some event artifact tickets? Or what was I saying? Because I'm not sure what tickets you mean. If anything, I would increase your Celine team with the tickets. You got tickets? Yeah. Oh, the Rebel Claws TM gear. You're absolutely right. Beautiful. Yeah, now that I see him, beautiful. So you're absolutely right. I'm gonna check which ones are the best for you right as of now. So like the dude has said, he didn't use any of these other tickets, so getting this one doesn't seem to be right. I feel that you're using this one for PvP, but I wouldn't do that, because now you're missing out on an attack line. But that is just me. You got a critical damage on this one, not necessary. So I would take, or a critical rate. So we take this crit rate out. We put double attack on this and maybe even a critical damage on it. So at least 1. And that is going to be this one. Select the option. We go for double attack. Okay, select the additional option. Then we need 3 times 12. 3 times 12 damage. 14%. And now we got to double check, like, what is the last one going to be? All the way to Rebel Claws. Where the hell you at? There you go. Beautiful. This one, lock it down. There you go. I'm not sure which one is better, either like critical damage or this one. I'd rather take the attack instead. He had no extra penetration that he needed. This one doesn't have any extra penetration either. The orb, however, has a little bit of penetration. This one has double attack, so we will have to reroll for penetration. Gotta double check whether he even has something of that, because otherwise, oh, he has enough of that. That's no problem. So I'm gonna make an orb for him instead. Then it would be quite near to my gear. Select option, double attack, this one, select additional option, and we go for the 2. 3 times 12, beautiful orb created. There you go. And now we're gonna pop an attack penetration on there somehow, some way. Yeah, I'm gonna enchant both of them, my dude. But I wanted to make both of them right now. Okay, so the ignore defense will then not be used for anything else, but yeah. We're gonna just test our luck. For one, we need a penetration. If it would be an attack penetration, that would be equally as good. We could make some red orbs. We need a 1 penetration. There's one. There's one. I was looking at this goal for a half second like, oh, please let him have enough. Please. Magical defense. Well, we got an attack, but we don't have the penetration that is required. So this still doesn't make any sense. Yes. Okay, done. So right now we got a little bit of attack increase. You can upgrade the purple to red. I know. But it still doesn't make sure that you get all of that. So if I would like to maximize this, make a penetration attack on this, either one of the two. Or take a penetration and attack out of this one. Or take both penetrations to get an attack for here. It all works. The real question is, fuck that Talisha. Like we're gonna just unequip one of these. Because the one thing that you are lacking is a very potent. Well, how's the difference though? How's the difference? Because I know for sure that you need more stacks on arrows to do well in Eclipse. Does he have enough crit? Dude, you don't even have to worry about that one. Because we're running something very simple on Mediana. Right, this is great and all, but you're only using our S3, so I'm assuming this, and whatever. This is enough. For Shay, it would be interesting to run a crit, but I'd rather also have an attack speed. This will allow us to have enough crit on everything, right? This on the other hand will increase your damage slightly. It's not super optimal, but it will do what it needs to do. You get yourself some attack speed, that's beautiful, which means that in turn I will be able to heal the dude up for whatever is necessary. So that is the first 3 teams. Now I gotta wonder about the 4th team, because we can make something depending on how good this one is. You got yourself cooldown 2s, cooldown 2, and okay, interesting. So technically she could provide with another team. And you don't necessarily have to get anything decent. Wait, that works? Yeah, he's the highest attacker, so you get more crit. Right, you get 400 of this, and his passive's good enough, so you don't have to work about any crit rate on the dude. It's absolutely enormous. That being said, how is this Lias? Yeah, I've been thinking about this team on how to make a good Greenery team. Right? Because you can either run Frey or you can run Lias. Like both of them will get you up to 60. His Lias is up there as far as I can see. And got the right perks. So if I would do this, it would look something like this, right? And then we would have to get a tank that would be allowing us to. And maybe a support, but I'm not sure what. So I would honestly go for something like a Neuroxis if we go Lias, right? Oh, you go for Jane. That's interesting. I'll go for Jane then too. That's beautiful. I like Jane. Then again, wouldn't it be better to have something like you don't go S2 light. You want that to be on the tank. Like, which one would technically be better? Would it be a Celica or would it be Jane? I know the dude has a really good Jane, so that's not necessarily a question, but... Do we need cooldown 3s on this shit? No. We go for this. Physical, magical defense. This one would be technically good too. But we would still need to have some kind of defenses, right? But this will allow me to do so much damage. It would be so good. We don't need anything of this. Like, why take a ring if we're using the shield strat? She is the oldest hero, so she will always take it. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I thought of my own teams and I thought to myself, oh, Naraxis might be better, but yeah. I'm a little bit like oh, you went 2 of these. I'm gonna need a P rune. Wait, what the hell am I clicking? Yeah, I need an M-Tough rune on this. Like, I need another one like this. Okay, and then the real question is, what artifacts am I gonna run on this? I would simply just say Cool and Delicacy, so you get damage less. That just sounds good. Non-hero damage for the highest attacker. You are right about that. Perks are probably set up right. As for Greenery, is there any character that would stand out for me to use? Because I barely know anything about this lady. Anything at all that would allow her to be better? Would it be another Lulu's necklace, or what do you use for her, Linkus? Like, we could technically run everything, but Light's already A2 and Light's shield is 2 times as strong as the Frey, so no worries. You just take Doomstone, alright. So if we take this, and if we take Frey, I don't think we will die at all, right? Like, we don't have to worry about crit, because we get... And what do we run on this? Oh wait, she runs this one, right? So damage to non-hero enemies when there is one at the beginning of the battle, blah 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 blah. Boss damage, ignore defense. These 2 for sure. What else? So do I just take this or do I take something else? Like Linkus, you're the Greenery guy. Let me know. What do I do? You take the crit since you got enough. But here's my question, right? You already got enough crit. Like, technically we could lower this to optimize, but Frey gives 300 crit on base by just having this. Well, then safely with first S3 light. Okay. Oh yeah, because the mana. Yep. Okay, so that's pretty good. Do you have any other characters that I would like to optimize? Because with these first 4 teams, I'm gonna be 100. Like, I'm damn near certain that I will be 100 with this. What else do you have, my dude? I saw Lorraine. Yo, I cannot be clicking fast in this game. What the hell? Like, Hajope, you want me to like try and make every team? Against the boss with the 2 lives go Greenery S3, S2, Elias S3. Okay, yeah, and then you pray if they die. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. So we got ourselves an Estelle left for team 4. That means we gotta find ourselves a DPS, preferably physical. You still got yourself a Claws, which we could use, which is also physical. Luna DPS, no. Pris DPS, no. I would like to try out an Urzi team, to be honest, because it just sounds interesting. Not necessarily the best, but with this we can run Claws, Estelle, Urzi, and then... Oh wait, did you have your Shockman up already? 'Cause that seems interesting too. Like I can make you about 5, maybe 6 teams, and we can go up to 10. Like I'm not sure whether you want me to try and go ahead and build everything. Oh, you got yourself an Evan as well. I don't want to be building an Isaiah team, honestly. Like that shit is obnoxious. Beat the rank 3 guy in League of Honor. Was like Rodina. Yo, congratulations, man. Good stuff. Looks like they aren't immortal anymore. Alright. So I have 2 options for teams left, I feel. Do you have Kane on the S4? Nope. So then Kane is absolutely useless. Yeah, I'm gonna run an Urzi team. 2.5, some blockage, some physical defense. Like I could just run this dude for the shits and giggles so he can at least clear 40. That seems to be the minimal amount that he needs to produce. Does he have any magical block? Nope, he doesn't. Does he now have any magical tough? Yes, sir. For the defensive side of things, that is beautiful. We got ourselves Estelle. Estelle has not been used in any of the teams yet, so that is beautiful. For Eclipse, we're just gonna run a little bit different. This one, that one ignores there. So that is pretty beautiful. Urzi is one that can heal with Shockman swords, right? I need to be 100% sure of that before I just pop that thing on her and then be like, well, shit, I thought that shit worked. You can run this on a tank too, but it's so lackluster. And then we need another healer, I'd say. But the real question is who? And how much recovery do you have? None. So technically Shockman would be better. If the dude has any recovery, he does. So we're taking him over the other one. Do you have any dodges, any defenses? Nope. Does he have any self-heals? Yep. Is he about one of the most broken heroes by default anyway? Yep. So I'm just assuming I can run this without anything. As long as I have... Where the hell is it? Where the hell did I put it? We're just gonna use this. Okay.
You want it there or?
Nee, ik kom daar zo eten. What was the 4th character in the Greenery team? I was saying that we're just gonna run Frey because I don't know which one I should put else, except for maybe Veronica. But I find Veronica to be a little bit lackluster, but that is just me. Because you can have 100% uptime her S2 unless you get her to a 5-star UT2 or some cooldown reduction stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to eat. Taking a little break, and then we're gonna find out whether we can increase these teams even further. I might end up just picking up Lucius or some shit. Like, he won't be able to heal much himself, but he gives attack speed and all that shimmy. So yeah, Lakers, if you have a suggestion, please let me know. And with the 15 done, I think we just gonna end up running it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after the break, we came up with these teams, and the real question is this going to be enough? Is this going to be good? I don't know yet. I'm mighty curious. Hope you guys are as well, and let's just give it a go. So, Hojope, honestly, would you like me to do this just for a skip ticket, or do you want me to run you through how I'm doing this at all? For one, the one artifact that we are not using on Celine right now is one that would definitely increase our overall damage capacity. Wow, did not one-shot the 15. Did we fuck something up? Well, it doesn't matter. And that would be the Treasure Hunter Capsule. Treasure Hunter Capsule is that one thing that will allow you to do a significant amount of damage that is very unheard of, but in all cases, yeah, it's something that we will have to deal with, and we will have to check whether this is good enough, yes or no. I'm assuming that the Celine will be able to provide, but yeah, overall, it's still very susceptible. Alright, if you try to increase them yourself, that's also really good. So another gimmick that you can use, especially if you are on the earlier stages of trying to use Celine for the extra cooldown reduction on the S2, is actually use your soul weapons early on to the game. I wouldn't necessarily advise you if you have a great Treasure Hunter Capsule, but this is not for everybody. But yeah, cooldown reductions definitely help. Try to do them as fast as possible at the start of a wave, so you can use your raw hardness S3s for anything to come. But I'm assuming this would already be able to hit 60 without much trouble. If not, the Lucikia will probably take over and it will murder everything accordingly. So that being said, I don't fear much about this whole run at all. We're already doing a lot of damage. The other part is Glenwis is surviving just about enough for me to not use any of the skills just yet. And we are one-shotting bosses. That is all I need to know. We're one-shotting bosses. Then again, one of the biggest gimmicks with Celine's whole kit is her S1. Now, if we're almost dying, I will just test out the shield. Nothing fancier than this. And the shield itself doesn't seem to be dying at all. Yeah, once you improve on the artifact side of things, Hajope, I think overall you will be skyrocketing this team even further. Because if you get yourself a 3-star Treasure Hunter Capsule, wave 80 is already possible with your gear. Because I had this gear like a year ago on my main account, and I was able to do wave 80 at that point already. So I would highly think that you will be able to as well. Better yet, I think my gear was even worse. So we basically used up 2 soul weapons to then gain a little bit of extra arrow stacks. My aim for this team is wave 70. However, I do believe we can go even further. It all depends on how good Glenwis, her shield, is going to be. Is it going to be anything bad, then we are in for one hell of a nasty situation. But like I said, I think we can make this. I'm so used to my cooldowns automatically reducing after every single wave. Now looking at it another way is kind of iffy, but it's not bad. The other thing that happens if you actually don't play Lulu's necklace on her, because we actually use a 0-star right now. You would imagine that not only your damage is significantly going up, but the cooldown reductions will help you out as well. So, in that aspect, we actually did not even take the best Lulu's necklace on this team yet. So that is something that I could have taken into account to make the run slightly better. We could have upgraded one of the Lulu's necklace and put that on her, since she is the main team. But there's one problem that's coming up. I ate some food. I feel like I need to go to the toilet. So 40 already, super easy. And the one thing that I try and do all the time is stack up arrows, which is also one of the reasons why I am not using any of Glenmus's skills just yet. Hajopa said Royal Flush. Yeah, if I eat something that is just remotely odd, then my body just says, well, I do not like this. Time to Royal Flush. But so far we're just popping these things like it's nobody's business. I think 70 would easily be doable. But it all depends on how Glenmus her gear is faring. Can always restart if you need a bio break. Yep. I know. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, from this point on, I'm just gonna add a little bit more damage. And I'm a little scared to try out the usual strat that I use, because I'm not quite sure how far Glenmus is able to survive a singular hit. Now, if this happens, not necessarily a problem just yet, because I'm assuming that we could survive just about anything. But Hellfire Child is one of those things that I have to really be wary of, because she could technically kill me. Now, around wave 55 is the moment where you cannot heal anymore. I'm gonna try this right now, hoping that I won't get killed straight off the get-go. Never mind, I just used my shield like a Dumas. I'm not gonna try this at the Hellfire Child for sure, because that bitch will damn sure murder me. Instead, I'll just stun her, go for the extra damage, and then wait for the shield to run out. But Glenny is definitely able to perform on this one. That is so reassuring. We're waiting for that first hit. Now the shield is off. That's not necessarily a problem. I just need to make sure that... Oh, there you go. Beautiful. We got the shield up just in time. This allows for the extra damage to be had. The only thing that I cannot use just yet is an S1, because that way I will still end up healing more than I need. Can Theo clear Earth 10? Yes. But it does take a lot of investment for him to do so. So yeah, do take it with a grain of salt. But this will show whether you are good enough right now. Like I said, I'm currently using defensive gear, which in turn could be problematic, but I have a feeling it shouldn't. In terms of damage, it's starting to look alright. It's not the best I've seen, but like I said, we still got soul weapons to work with. And a lot of shields to work with. So technically, the only thing that I'm going to do right now is I'm going to S1 this, because if this lady just decides to say, "Eh, I just like to kill you," then you actually do die. So for one, we've already improved your overall score as of now, which is great. And since you got a lot of mana, opening an S3 is not even that bad. Now to improve your overall damage capacity on this, I will just simply open up this, that, and we don't necessarily have to do much else, I believe. Because for one, we got a lot of shield, we got a lot of stuff working for us. And once again, the aim is 70. The real thing that could bother me at all is the fact that I would not have enough. Here you go. Do we have enough stun whenever necessary? Yep. So that is not a problem in this world. I don't want him to use any singular skills. Hellfire Child needs to be stunned. Oh, here you go. Out. Okay. We gotta redo this one because I think we can go further. Okay. Back for business. What do I believe this team could reach right now with unlimited attempts? 70-ish. I honestly have a feeling that his Lucicio team is gonna do better. Because like I said, it's quite equal to mine, but different in a way. I'm really looking forward to that Lucicio team. You could get the rulebook for artifacts, but I'm not too keen on spending right now. Hey, if you don't want to spend, don't. Like, it's the worst thing that you could do, man, because you'll feel that bias remorse, like, regardless of what you get. Like, obviously, you can get some things to increase your account significantly. I'm not saying that it's worthless, but yeah, even I thought that the rulebook was a little bit too much, or like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling that book, honestly. Ooh, almost got a second one. You have 6 normal artifact tickets. What do you do with them? You make things. It really depends on your situation, my dude. Like, if you want to do PvP side of things, you always need enough Soul Spring Waters. If you want to do Eclipse, you could use a feather. Link is a Soul Spring Water all the time. Yeah, I got my second 5-star quite recently. That was fun. And now I got a 1-star extra. So we're once again gonna use the tactic of using our soul weapon to gain more arrows. It's a very nifty tactic. The question is it the best thing possible? I don't know. I think it's useful. I have a 4-star Soul Spring Water, but I don't know if I want to go for 5. The difference between 4 and 5 is quite humongous, but yeah. You need 4 5-star, but since I now play on only Baller League of Honor, I need to rebuild a lot since he only got 1 5-star. So why are you only playing on Baller's account though, man? Because you have a really good account yourself. But yeah, getting arrows with this artifact is quite hard. Because in the future, balls of crown will grow 2 times and I play on 1. Yeah, true. But let's see, 70 is the aim. I just got level A2 for free too, never bad to use her. Well, I never used her myself until like quite recently, and she's definitely working out for me. And of course comes with a lot of cooperation, but if that works, I see a good chance for League of Honor Challenge every season. That's nice though, man. That's really nice. Like I'm at a point in my account where, like, I hit the first time challenger like ever, and afterward I was like, "Yep, okay, I'm done." Like the amount of hassle that it took to get to challenger, and the fact that I want to try out funny compositions like I did today, I'm like, why on earth would I try to mess with myself on that angle? Like obviously I can go for the last week, like I could try hard as shit, and I probably will, but yeah, felt a little off for some reason. But yeah, still building the cars, still building Luna. I just want to hit master this one season. Yo, I get it. Hey, you gotta get yourself some standards, man. That's good stuff. Well, honestly, I think we have enough damage to get at least 65, if not 60. But I think the Lucicio team overall will go higher than that. I just have this feeling. It's gonna be fucking insane. And if it does, guess what? Then we already have about like 100 Goldethers or so. Doing double. The double shot. Alright, let's get the rest. Beep. What would I have to do to increase this account further, aside from the Treasure Hunter capsule? I would like to invest more into Glenwood's her gear, get everything on either physical or magical defense, to then get your whole account more beefy. You still have to like 5-star Rahardna's unique treasure. We didn't do that right now, which in turn lowers the damage quite significantly. But outside of that, you actually don't have to do much. The Treasure Hunter capsule, it will significantly increase everything you do. Like, significantly. Yeet. Yeah, too late. So I believe overall, man, you're quite there with this team. Like once you do increase it, my dude, your Eclipse will then skyrocket. Crazy dog outside. Okay, so we don't use the shield just yet. We're not waiting to get killed, but we need to get a first slap into the face. Once we get that slap into the face, we then use a shield. We might get healed still. Hopefully it's just a little bit. Yep, it was just a little bit. Yoinkus 3, kill this thing in the process. Beautiful. Alright. So this is exactly what we need to do. We need to make sure that the shield is 100% uptime. Like, this is one of the reasons why you can't go for Fall of Frey on a 5-star. Which is also one of the reasons that I might do it on my own account at some point. But for now, it's not necessary just yet. As you guys can see, we're beefy enough to keep getting hit by this. Yeah, man, like it looks like you're not there yet, but your account, it definitely has potential to get at least 150 gold ethers per run. I'm like 99% convinced, and the rest is just mimicking like what I do, what these other peoples do in Eclipse, and just multiply all of that in full effect, man. Like, you definitely have yourself a great account to start opening this stuff up, like, completely. Because I haven't used a practical soul weapon like as a late. Like, how beautiful is that? Like, we don't have to worry about anything. The shield isn't even going down all that much. And the one thing that we can do over here, we can stun in the process. And look. You don't even have the defenses just yet, and it already works. Yeah, I don't know anything about Eclipse. I just ran it on auto. But now that I quit my main game, I've got time to improve it. So here's my question, like, what was your main game? And why'd you end up quitting it for this? Because I know this game is great. I know I like it a lot, but... Okay, so we're going to end up opening up the soul weapon. Please don't die like I did last time. Thank you very much. You get extra damage. Need to stun the next one. Do I have any account reviews after this one? I actually do, but the person is not aligned. So if you want me to do it, I can. World of Warcraft. Hey, okay. Like, the only thing that I really watch from the World of Warcraft community is sometimes I just watch Osmongold to just see what the status of that game is. And I don't even know whether he's the dude that I should be watching too. Please shield. Whew! Almost failed that one. Waited for Lost Ark release. Yup, same. I just did a workaround to get myself an account. So hopefully it does work, otherwise I'll be crying my eyeballs out. Like, see, the damage doesn't seem to be like much, but it's good enough to do whatever is necessary for this one. The only thing that it is a little wild is the amount of shield that you have left at this point. Like, could it kill you? Technically, yes it could, but we are just here to make sure that doesn't happen. And you got enough arrows to make anything and everything happen. So if it's 70, we're gonna take it, my dude. I don't want to take up more necessary time on this one. We have to stun this one though. That was unnecessary too. And this is also the reason why I like Treasure Hunter Capsule over this one. Is you could technically get even more out of. Oh, I don't want this. Oh, do I want this? Yes, I want this. Okay, we're gonna hit 70 on this one. Beautiful. We're just gonna use all of the damn soul weapons, all of the skills, all of the everything. Oh boy. Problem is I got no arrows. Still got it, ladies and gentlemen. 70 in the building. So once again, if the dude gets a 3-star treasure hunter capsule, we could be firing off more arrows. This is just a second try, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. And I dare to say that we can even do further, because oh my god, we're still not done yet. Yeah, we got another character just clapping the cheeks on this thing. Okay, next up. So honestly, my dude, once you start looking towards some of my guides, some of my speedrun videos, it will show you. It will show you how to do this. Now, next up is a team that it will need to survive the start. If it does survive the start, then it's good. Otherwise, it's utter caca. Oh boy, we have a massive fucking problem that I did not take into account. We have Skavir as a first hit. So we will possibly just die in a single hit. If we don't get any other skills out, we might just... Okay, we still got it. Oh boy. Now this is full fucking problematic. Luckily, you have one big plus. Once we redo this once again, you will not get jumped. Reason why you start out at wave 16. So yeah, this will innately kill Lavril. But that is technically all she wrote. So there's nothing that we need to worry about this team. Nothing at all. Popping down some soul weapons here and there. And this is the problem that I have with Annette. She's not having enough mana to then cooldown reduce. So that is a little wonky. Luckily, Lucica just doesn't die straight away. He just does the damage that is required of him to do so. Yeah, people told me not to go past wave 55 until I can do 60, but avoid him. Yeah. Yep. I never even like thought about it that much, but now that I see what is happening, it already shows. It already shows. Now another thing you could do is actually use nothing on a net, because that shit actually does work. Because the only thing you need is the Lavril cooldown reduction basically. Now I think this team can hit 60, maybe even further, but yeah. Funny enough, this bleeding, it barely does anything, so that itself is beautiful. And the damage, looking at it, beautiful as well. So I might not even use the S1 to then trigger up the rest of these. Oh, look at this damage, bro. That is so sick. I dare to say that this can hit 70 as well. Because you got a way more invested Lias. Way more invested. The only thing that you don't have invested as much is the artifact on Lucicio. After you lose all the heal rays, the stacks will destroy you. Yeah, I know, but I got no other option, man. Like, I cannot kill that dude faster than what is shown over here. I could reset it and hopefully it doesn't jump the backline. That's something I could do. But for one, I find it mildly interesting that if you get the bleeding stacks early on, the bleeding itself doesn't seem to do more damage. And luckily it jumped the back line and not the front. Because if it would have been bleeding stacks up on the front line, that would have absolutely destroyed me, right? Because that is one time missing the cooldown, and that would be death, like straight away. Not the case right now. So that is quite beautiful, I'd say. But so far, damage looking quite similar to mine. That's really beautiful. So far, not having any issues. Hit him with the bear. I don't know if I can get used to the Lucy health bar though. It's just close your eyes and hope he never dies, bro. You'll get used to it. Like, I don't even look at that health bar, I just look at the buff whenever it's up or not. Oh, I forgot to double check the May perks. Because May has a very specific amount of perks that I want to use in her as well. Like, here's where the buff almost runs out, but it still doesn't. And that's just the way it is, man. Nothing to worry about. The slowly death begins. Yep. I see it. I see it. Well, if it comes to that, then it comes to that, man. Nothing I can do about it. But it's slow and imminent death, right? Go for a little bit of extra damage with just a simple S1. Beautiful increase. Now, I would like to kill this faster because it's the Hellfire Child. Hellfire Child is an asshole. That bitch will just try and murder you at every single angle. The rest of them, they're not as frightening as these. This dude will jump you, great. That's not necessarily a problem, but these others, on the other hand, oof, you don't want to mess with them. I need to use this skill. I don't want to be jumping on my net. I've seen that before. It's not pretty at all. And this thing doesn't do much, so you could simply say, oh, this could be very bad. Oh, I have enough cooldown reduction. Nice. Just gonna open up the S1 just for a tad of extra damage, nothing fancy. Hellfire Child will be a street. Nothing to worry about. Now, to really optimize the stuff, I might have to double check the other skills, but for now this seems to be optimal. I want to get this one to 60 for now. Nothing much more than that, honestly, because optimizing would actually take a day. And Hajope, I honestly feel that if you want to main this game, and correct me if I'm wrong, my dude, then trying to do this yourself might feel even better. I'm just optimizing the teams and you do the gameplay. That's how I feel though. If you feel different, let me know. Yeah, just hit that front line. I don't give a flying fuck. Sure thing, he said. Alright, good, man, good. Like, I could be playing the games for other people, man. That's great and all, but I feel that if you really want to feel that rush and such, It would be best for you to do it yourself. Uh-oh. Ooh, just in time. I almost fucked that one up. But yeah, 60 done and we still got 4 soul weapons left. I might even be able to go higher. That'd be beautiful. For sure we will be going higher. What the hell am I talking about? We are gonna get this. We're gonna get this bread! I don't have to pop anything on this. Might pop that one. Like, as long as this thing doesn't do a skill, I'm not doing anything as well. Open up the S3 first. Now, I'm not gonna take any damn chances, so I'm popping all my skills right now. Popping the stun. I don't want to see her summon anything. Hit him with the bear. 'Cause it ain't fair. That's bars. Uh-oh, wrong skill. Ow. I don't necessarily have to worry about this one, but please don't hit my net. Okay, that happens, unfortunately. Nothing that we could reset, obviously, but I think 65 is definitely a good one. Nice stun there, though. Oh, it was about to cast too. That's crazy. We will kill this one as well, I feel. Yep, beautiful. Next one will not be killed. Well, it might actually be. Because if we get this S2 out, that would be beautiful. Can I get the stun in? Because then that would kill the next one too. Yo. This is crazy. Now, Hellfire Child will jump me at some point. If she does, she kills me. I'm just clicking like a madman to try and stun whenever it's necessary. Beautiful. We still ended up killing this thing. Yo, this is so good. Okay, we're gonna go for late stun. We're gonna delay this one. Yoink. Stun. Are we capable enough of killing this one? We still have some seconds on the clock. Oh, this dude is healing. No. 69, baby. Oh. Stop. Two teams. So good. Alright, that being said, Rebel Claws team. Rebel Claws team is always a little bit wonky. But definitely capable. Yeah, you can't kill me. Shut. $15 gold, baby. Like, I'm gonna try and open up the dude with 150 gold ethers per run. The only downside is he doesn't have every team just set up yet, because he's lacking some other characters. I wonder one thing. This is something that I've never tried before. What if I open up this and we kill this stuff in the process? Do I still get the casts? Seems to be. Beautiful, but it also seems like we don't have the mana that is required to keep the stuff up 100% of the time. So that is something that I'll have to figure out along the way. So this Mediana, outside of her S2, we're not using, or S3, we're not using any of her skills at all. The way to fix this is quite simple. Wow, we're having a ridiculous amount of damage. We're having at least enough mana and enough cooldowns to deal with this. This Rebel Claws might be topping mine, and if that is the case, we hit 72. But nah, I'd be surprised if it does, because your balance isn't as great as mine. Alt flex. Yeah, the better that your Mediana is, the better everything else would be as well. But technically, you don't need anything for this team except for having Rebel Claws do a ridiculous amount of that. Like, here's the thing on Jope. Honestly, my teams, the ones that I have for Eclipse, they're not impossible to reproduce. They're not. And I'm not sure if you're a spender or not. If you don't want to spend, you shouldn't. Especially like if Lost Ark is coming out and you do this as a side thing. That's great. Like, keep it. Keep it the way it is. It doesn't matter. You just have fun with it. That's all you're entitled to do. You just have fun with it. Honestly, man, we got this. Easy and reproducible. All of it. One v one lost to a Lost Ark 2. If you lose, you need to eat to storm in live stream. Oh my god. I wish you could set up 1v1s though. Yeah, I mean I do spend from time to time, but I'll take like the whole thing changed in progress. Oops, let me just make sure to put up all my buffs. Damn near died over there. For looking at the chat. Good shit. Alright, so 60 is the aim for this team. I could be aiming higher, but yeah. I know that if you're not gonna do this straight away for skip tickets and want to improve the Eclipse side of things, then yeah. We didn't get it because we're not in battle. This game just I just know, man, that I wouldn't hesitate a single thing if this game is going to turn out like horror bad at any angle. I wouldn't dare and hesitate to just say, well, it's been a great ride. Wow, your mana per second is quite low on Shay. It's a smelly fish from Sweden. What? We just lower the cooldowns by a tad and still not even feel. Yoink. Oh wow, I didn't even kill it. Thank you. It would honestly kill Valence, because she's position 3. You're always starved for reforges. I think at this point of the game, everybody is, man. Everybody just needs a gazillion of those things. Don't use a skill if you feel like you don't need it. But yeah, so far so good, man. I'm surprised. Well, not really, but it's doing well. It's doing really well. Gonna use the S3 for like the cucaracha, because that thing just is in a dire need to die. This might not kill. No, we're still one-shotting everything, so that's nice. But just do note, man, you have an account that is not even half of my amount of days played, and that's not necessarily like a flex or some shit. But just do keep it into account that your account might take a little bit longer to get where it needs to be. And it's already fucking performing, man. It's really doing good. Like, there are a lot of accounts who cannot even go this far. No, that's actually the wrong one. I'm gonna S3 this to be sure. So as long as you take that into account, my dude, you are doing so well. Even one-shotting that one, holy shit. Fish! And we're still nearly one-shotting just about everything. Holy hell. I might just want to do this for a change. Yeah, that was the right timing. Still beautiful, but this is going to be a nasty one. Nope, it's not. We're still making it. Well, my dude, how are you liking this so far? I failed that skill, damn it. Well, there's the 1 in 8 fix for that. I might just die because of the knockdown. Okay, I didn't die, that's beautiful. And I got the S1 back up. Nice. Okay, hopefully this hits before she jumps. Probably not. Oh, it did. Beautiful. With this I can actually get all my cooldowns back up. Oh, I decided to say, nah, I don't need cooldowns for shit. Oh shit, this is marvelous. Marvelous. Yo, this thing decides to say, well, this is it. Then it's over. Yoink. 65, baby. This will not hit me. Beautiful. Sure, man, I didn't even thought this kind of thing was even remotely close to my stuff. Yup. I'm glad you're having fun with it too. Yeah, man. Like doing it with your own account just breeds that feeling like you have to get somewhere. But this is like fun. This is like the ability to try and just show whatever is possible. It is fun. There you go, beautiful. The right stun at the right time. We're gonna make 70 on this bitch. I'm like almost certain that we can fucking do this. Unless I will just die right here, right now. Uh-oh. Yep, we're dead. We're still gonna kill it though. Beautiful. Rebellious claws on no HP. Trying to do some stuff. Alright, so third team above 60, ladies and gentlemen. Once you get the teams, all you need to do is get the right stuff and be done with it. Now this team is gonna make no sense to me, but it's gonna make sense. This is team I never die. Ever. Sucks. So this is a team that I would like to have myself, but I can't. I wonder who the shield is gonna go to though. Where's the how high does Celine go? She got up to 70. But that was all due to the fact that she didn't have the right artifact. Yo, this girl is mad slow. Well, it really doesn't matter who's taking it, because at the start, Fall Afraid will just take everything that is necessary. I think this team could go 60. But it all depends, right? Like, technically, nobody is highest attack. Yeah, with a high star Pokeball, that stuff will be sickening. Like, guarantee sick. But this team, I'd be surprised if it dies at any point, man. Because it is fast enough to do damage. It's breeding a lot of mana for no reason. Why is it impossible though? Normal Fray has a bigger scaling of a shield than Fallen Fray does. The fact that Fallen Fray can shield up to wave 80, there you have it. So Greenery is one of those characters that I technically want to build to do exactly the same for my team. Oh, I can do all these other skills at the same time? Would 1 star to 0 star do any difference? Yes, because of non-hero damage. Non-hero damage is the most broken stat in this game. So yes, it would help you out. The only problem on this Greenery, it's not a 3 times 12 Greenery. And this Greenery could use some attack speed, I feel. Oh, so that's what Link has said, yeah. Then I use the S3 and then just pray. Okay. That is an interesting team for sure. Like at least for one, it's okay. It's about killing everything here. So then the combo would look something like Lysis 2, Yoink. Oh, then I should use the other UT, I feel. That's something that I haven't done. That's okay, we're still using Urzi as well. I think Urzi could actually hit like 40 at least on this team as well. Because here you see it, their boss. Sharks. The only problem with this is the AoE damage. One more mana, twice the damage, yeah, but that will kill me in the process because I need a lot of mana to do the bosses properly. Where's the sit-ups? Good question, man. I will do leg crossovers today. Time to block Linkus on Twitch. What'd he do? He's not that much of a bad guy. Afraid or lies? What? Why not both? Yo, Dessa, here's the thing. He didn't talk about your mama yet. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, this shield is slowly deteriorating because Jane doesn't have any type of shield reinsurance. Oh well, as long as it kills 40, dude, I'm good with this too. Yeah, man, if anybody ever talks about my mom, I'm gonna have to pay him a visit. It's like, hi. I heard you said some shit. I think Lies got better arguments. What? Now I'm assuming this will kill anyway, but we have that problem. Okay, Shit. That's why you probably need double S1. Okay, I'll do that different next time. Can I not just simply S1? Why do I have to go all the way to do this hassle? Yo, this feels back in like middle school, man, where you're like, but I have a brother that can beat your ass. Those were the days, man. Where you could just threaten people with family. Nowadays, they don't give a fuck. But this is the easiest of teams, man. I just kill him. You do the combo, I'll do the combo for you, my friend. That's when I need to do the other one. Good fucking job. You need so much mana for this bullshit. Hey, you go again. Yay. This damage is so damn slow. Yo, do you need any attack speed on this lady? Because holy balls, this is slow. See, with this I cannot even get killed. Oh, I should just S1 the rest. Yo, these things are funny as hell, man. Okay, this is probably where I fucking die. Yo, the chompers. Oh shit, we still made it to 50. Let's use that shit preemptively. I gotta do that combo even faster, man. Oh shit, we're about to die. No, we're not. Fuck that. Well, when there is not one target anymore, you deal no damage. Look at all this defense we got. Holy shit. Yo, Liza is sick. Stop dispelling me, you sad cunt. Yo, the chompers. Holy hell, 3 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, man, new video is up as well. Oh, we need to do the combo thoroughly, but I cannot make it. Oh, never mind, we did it. We did it, boys. Mommy, get the camera. Yo, we just got the shield up. Oh, perfect timing. Oh my god, we didn't even... Damn it. If this dude decides to just swing the bat on me right now, we're dead. Oh, he swung the bat, we're dead. We're so close. Green rate damage sucks because of the 25-95, true. I like this team though. Like, if it could just hit like 60 like this, I'll take it. The only problem is what I find is that it's really hard to get Lias to shield Jane. So in turn, it didn't do all that much. It did run because of the extra, what is it called? She only has one shield. Oh yeah, and then there's this team. I genuinely don't know how this is gonna fare. So Fall of Frey shield is only and Frey shield is, but the Fall of Frey shield can get a potential with the UT. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. In that sense, like, it sounded like it was better, but I could be wrong. And there you go. We're gonna see a character that makes no sense on Eclipse that I might want to build at some point. Because here's the thing. Damage. S1 damage. And she's just killing stuff. She never was anything single target damage, and all of a sudden she's crazy. I honestly like this a little bit better than having my what is it called up? I didn't even look at this lady's perks. Oops, I just did something bad. Well, shit. Immunity! Wait, if you use the S2, right? The other skills don't go on cooldown, was that? Because I fucking forgot. I don't even know how Urzi works, man. What do I know? Not like I use Ergo Conquest. Well, at least the AoE part is good. Oh, and we can use this for soul weapon. The soul weapon didn't. I just hate the soul weapon, man. Like, it needs a full cast for it to be good. For Urzi spam, don't you use S2, S3 spam S1? Could be. Like I said, man, I'm not aware of this character at all. Nor am I aware whether she is good for Eclipse at all. Like, I heard she could do some decent damage. But that might only be for the bosses. And since the S2 has a cooldown, I think we're fucked. But at least easy 40, easy. I once was thinking about building her for this, but now that I see her in full effect, 8 times CDR 3 to make that happen. Well, could it not be super interesting? Because this is basically how I envisioned it. Because that is a lot of damage. But since I'm wearing like a lot of mana drain, oh, I could get this easily to 100%, my dude. That is interesting. Because I believe she could do a massive amount of damage with this. More than enough. I like this. It's definitely not optimal or supposedly really good for the Eclipse side of things, but I do like that it's working. Look at that. We're just murdering this thing. And building everybody on cooldown too? It ain't even that much a hassle. The only problem would be this, but oh wow. This could actually work because within the meantime, like, okay, Isaiah gets killed over here. But think about it, like whenever that stuff is on cooldown, you can simply use Isaiah S2 or S3 to make sure that you don't die right after. That is so interesting. Isn't she faster on auto? Could be. I don't know. Does it look like I'm an Urzi player? I don't think it does. The only downside is that your Shakma isn't as beefy. But I think this is wow. I'm super surprised at how this is working so far. And yeah, your Sharkman, he isn't as beefy as... Oh, here you go. We're still gonna kill this. Urzi's nice. I would like to run this stuff on my main team to see how well it works. Because I haven't even figured out the right artifacts for this thing. Yep, we're gonna die at that point. I think this could be a solid 50. If we fix out the cooldowns. Nice. He's on full HP for World Boss 3. It isn't necessarily bad. It isn't good either, but yeah. Alright, now this character. This always just blows my mind on how good or bad this is. Like, is we got no crit, but we do got crit. Technically, what we could do to this team is actually run that Spirit Morph Ring on it and still do really... What the fuck? Yo, I don't allow you to die at this angle, my dude. Fuck that. See, there you go. That's better. Damn it. Making me look foolish. Foolishness. Here you go. This could be easy 42. So Hajope, how many gold ethers do you think we have? Look at that. Tick tick boom boom boom. Sick. You gotta love this, man. You got to. Yoink. This one. Tick tick. Dead. I think we got over 100 already. I might be a little bit too hopeful, but I think we got over 100. Even the auto attacks are just killing this thing already. Beautiful. Yeah, this will kill an easy 40. The only thing that can just if me up is the fact that Dosada might not live long enough. Because she is pretty squishy. But not impossible, I'd say. Because we also got Cass and we also got Lucius up there. So I am a believer. And there you go. And after that, one more team, ladies and gentlemen. Now these doggos are a little bit obnoxious, so you're gonna pop a little bit extra damage. Yo, that S2 does a lot of damage. Did the other dude say anything yet? Nope. I think triple digits is still a little bit far, but not impossible. But like I said, I'm not 100% certain. Uh-oh. That could kill me. But yeah, it always goes onto the farthest back one. And as long as we can heal something, then we're still good. Plants in ass. Woo! Nearly got killed. This'll be close. Uh-oh, it'll just pop a wrong skill. Ooh, close. First two teams already got more Goldethers than before. Yep. First three teams, I believe. Okay, this one is dead. Yo, that single take was just dead. Now at this point we won't be healing anymore, which means that Dosada can run either a Spirit Morphing or something else. Like, I believe that would be powerful enough to blow you further on this team. This team could definitely hit 50. It just requires some investment, I'd say. But outside of that, once you get it, dude, you're done. Tick, tick, tick. Yo, we got slapped into absolute submission. Yo, Riella, what's up? Nah, I mean, the first two teams already got more gold either. Like, I'm at a loss, but hey, I think you're right. Thank you. Oh, we got that pop right at the right time, I feel. Cause yeah, like I said, we're not healing much more than this. Hopefully, you got some recovery stats on this lady. Fine, we'll just open up this dude's culo. There you go, beautiful. Take dead. Just recovering from this COVID. Nasty, man. So how are you doing then? Do you have any like bad symptoms or such? Take. Can you elaborate on an investment a little? Sure. Because I think overall you could go one or two routes. I think the Lucicio route is going to be the most fruitful one, as well as the easier one to invest. Because truth be told, like, my Lucicio is easier to get over wave 80 than it is to do it with Raharna. It takes way more investment. However, like both of them could do it. I think that's what a bigger problem is, where I don't necessarily know which of these options I should give to you. I need to open up a skill. Yeah, take. Damn. For this team precisely, yeah, I don't think this can go much higher than 50. It could be an artifact choice, honestly. Like, if you put this one on a Lulu's necklace, for one, you have more mana. Because that is where the bigger problem lies within your team. So with Lulu's necklace might already be enough. I'm not sure how well Hilda's gonna do on this. I've never tried her here, ever. So I'm definitely not sure about their performance. But let's say Hilda has capacity to do more than 40 as well. Depending on how good your Evan is. Didn't even check any of your Evan perks, so that was bad on my end. Yeah, in terms of our damage, I've seen Theo do way better. Your Evan is most likely bad. Well, if it is, then it is. And it's something we gotta deal with. Nothing major. I don't even know how to pull these things off. Like, does this even do any fucking damage? It seems like you gotta stack onto the person itself. Yeah. That's okay. We got a big enough shield. How high do you usually get on this lady? Because I'm surprised at how bad she is, I'd say. Because this team won't be ramping up at all. And she even does less damage than my Scarlet, truth be told. I'd rather not tell you this, but this team is doing way worse than I expected. At least she kills 20. That's alright, but never used her in Eclipse. Well, neither did I. So I would not advise anybody to do this. Because I was like, okay, Evan can shield just about anything up to wave 20, so we have a character that could potentially kill. Like I said, it just surprises me that she does so little. Oh, this might actually fucking kill. Oh, damn. This sucks. Okay, I would never use this character here again. She really does suck. She doesn't necessarily have any team members that would rapidly increase her damage, but for this to do barely anything is just wow. What does this even do? Mana per attack. Hilda, supposedly a god weapon of sorts. I beg to differ, man. She sucks. How many stacks can we maximally get? Oh boy. Like, luckily this will not even phase me, but getting to 40 requires about 200 million damage per second. Like, the lowest I've been is 150. And I cannot even remember who that was on. And this damage, it doesn't even seem to go any higher at all. Well, technically, I'll just believe she doesn't have any gear on her. Let's just think about it like that. She has no gear, no nothing. She is built rather tanky enough for damage, like 3 times normal attack and attack defense. Oh yeah, that is tanky. But yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and go out without a try, right? Well, that is something, Hajope, that you can fix. The bigger question for now is already like did you get out of this account review what you wanted? Or was there anything that that needs elaboration that I need to look at once again? Oh wow, I did that soul weapon just a tad too fucking late. Oh no, I actually did that right. It's beautiful. You sure did. Awesome, man. Glad to hear. Glad to hear that, my friend. Like, it's always hard when it comes to the Eclipse side of things that I don't know if people generally have an aim for anything that I should be doing or where I should cut it off. But I do know for a fact that if you get a good Eclipse, my dude, your account will increase several fold. Like, I looked at the complete lineup of King's Raid, and I literally looked at where the differences would be within actual rewards, and Eclipse was just that one thing that I said to myself, like, yo, if you increase this, my dude, you're gonna be great. Would you mind doing the gear tickets as such to increase what you think is best to increase? Okay, sure. We're not gonna win any further than this. Okay, they will get above 100. At least above 90. Oh, fucking nutty. Let's go. Alright, so we got 108. So we actually exceeded the doubling. That's nice, man. Probably getting more ethers in them, which would also help them. We'll get you a high wave, almost 110. Yeah, and Hajopa, here's the thing. There's so much room for improvement on this one. So much room for improvement. Because let's face it, I don't even know what Urzi was running. I just put her in there. Like, technically, I believe that Urzi could go even further. But you would need full cooldown reduction 2 to make that stuff happen. That would be so interesting. That would literally be so interesting. Because I would honestly, like 20% attack is really good. Attack by 200%, this is Life Drinker, right? Nah, that wouldn't be necessarily better. Nah, I think she can, like 50 at all is really fucking good. Right? That would exceed my expectations. Okay, you said gear tickets, right? If I had to increase your account for now, the real question is, how will we do this? For one, I think the easiest one to increase is your Lucicio team. Because his gear is set up to not do damage, right? A 3x12 with mana recovery per second, not necessary. An attack speed that is unnecessary. If you could get these ones on like 25% at some point. But most of all, get yourself an artifact that can do even better than this, because the higher the artifact on this, the easier it becomes to do the damage that is required, and it will exceed wave 80. Like I said, I think Lucicio is the easier one of the two than doing it with a Celine. You ran out of reforges before you finish this gear. That's alright, man. That's alright. Because the one thing that you're lacking over here on a good Celine team is the right artifacts. Like, you don't have a crown to 5-star yet. You do have a Pumpkin Struck Evil Spirit to 3-star, which is nice. But you don't have, let's say, an Apocalypsian tier. So those are things that you could technically increase. The one thing that would significantly increase your account is get this one to a 5-star. And I thought about this, but having this one on a 5-star is also pretty good because it lowers out the damage and in turn will allow you to get higher survivability. So those are things that you could think about. The other thing that you can think about is increase your Lavril by getting a 5-star pocket watch. For some reason, I think 4-star would be enough, but I'm not quite sure on that. And what you can then do is get more attack to 2.5s on all of your characters. The moment you do that, will increase your damage on your Lucicio significantly, right? Like, it would be enormous. And just increasing, let's say, a Nil Ornament of the Deep to a 3-star where mine is at, got me up to wave 78. right? So I honestly believe that if you would invest more into the Lucio team right now, it would exceed the Celine team in the short term. On the long term, it would be the Celine that would work out better, but she would need the right artifact to do so, because that is what the main problem is. Outside of that, I think you have yourself a very outstanding account to have a very good startup to then do better, right? The pocket watch will innately give you so much extra options for the 2.5% damage. Outside of that, my dude, I don't have much to say about it, honestly. So what do you want me to do? Like, that's 2 5-star. Nah, not really. Like, this is already fucking good, man. It's honestly even better than mine. And the fact that you also have a 5-star like Heart of the Abyss will give you also a lot of non-hero damage that I normally don't have. You basically mean it's better and easier to work on a Lucy team and work a bit on the Celine team, which will end you up with 2 80+ teams. Yep, pretty much. Like, that is what I would do. If you would like to spend, obviously now is the right time because you got the right packs that will help you to get through. But for your Celine team, you would need your Glenwiss. Where's that lady again? All silver haired ladies. You need more defenses. You need a little bit more magical block, which is quite easy to get. If you could, yeah, just try and figure out the rest from there, because there's honestly not much to say. I used Glenwiss gear that looks like it's used for PvP, and we still managed. We still broke all of the records. And we did that with a Lulu's necklace 0-star instead of the 1-star that went to Rebel Claws, right? So in turn, I would actually do this and use this one on Rebel Claws and try and get this one to a 3-star. That way your Rebel Claws will do better. But you can also get this one out of Rebel Claws, put the Fantastic Hybrid Book of Animals in there. He will have less mana, yes. But in turn, you can get your Lucikiel up to wave 70+. Right? He said do it. Oh. I'm a little conflicted, honestly. We shouldn't be gambling like an event artifact. We could, but I think we shouldn't. Now, honestly, I still believe that this artifact is the best on Rebel Claws. Reason why is very simple. He's super mana heavy, and with this, he will never have that mana problem ever. All right, so getting this one to a 3-star. Let's use some stream of luck. Nope, damn. Okay, it's sad. It is a startup though. So once you get the Lulu's necklace up to a 3-star, get the Nil Ornament of the Deep to a 3-star, or even a 5-star if you got no other artifacts to work on. That is really good. The other thing that you can do for your Celine is get the Heart of the Abyss to a 5-star. So yeah, I think that is it. Any other questions, things that I need to look at for you? Let me know. Wow. But yeah, the rest is attainable, man. So would you rather increase Lucy UT instead of Rohardna and Glenn for now? I don't think the Lucicio UT will get you much, truth be told. Like, you could, yes, but in terms of return, I would rather do that with a with the ones that you mentioned, like Rahardna and Glenwiz, because the Lucy UT2. No, let me emphasize on that a little bit. The way Lucy does damage on Eclipse is to do Soul Weapon. Better defeat your main team. Like, Lucicio could overtake his Celine very fast. Sardi already redeemed the Siddhas, but we'll do it right after the account review. So, I think by that angle, it would be better for him to just say, well, we're gonna wait on that one, right? That would be my take. But Lucicio does damage with a soul weapon and not necessarily the S3. Yo, Cider, what's up, man? Does that answer your question, Hajope? Because, like, you could take both routes. Technically. But it's up to you. How's the Eclipse rework? We doubled, or at least like we even. No, let me put it this way. We went from 45 to 105 or 108. So we doubled his stuff at least. So that was really good. And I think with the right artifacts, the dude can hit 150 super easily, because after 70 is the moment where you stack a lot. Like, what the hell is this? I've never even seen this thing. Alright, so that closes it off for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hajope, have a lot of fun with the Eclipse, and I'll see you guys in the next one.